Take it away, Tarno, with the intro.
Oh, shit, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Triple Steak Podcast. My co-host is Chris Silio. It's me, Alex Tarno, and our guest today is David Wayne.
I love that you smoked one cigarette and you sound like my grandmother now. What are you doing?
I'm a man now. Don't say I smoked a cigarette out loud. My mom watches this. And my mom my mom's okay with cigars, not cigarettes.
Your mom wouldn't be okay with the amount of cigars that you have in your room right now.
Nah, she knows.
Earlier today, you called it not a lot of cigars, and how many cigars was it you said?
I said I'm lowballing 60. It's probably 60 right now.
That's not a lot.
That's not, bro. I had at one point in time like close to like 200.
How big's your humidor?
It's not a big humidor. I just keep them in like Tupperwares and shit with Bovida packs. I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Tupperware. Yeah, you think that's spices? No, it's just loose leaf tobacco. Like, here, we got to do this nice Romeo and Juliet rub on this steak.
He calls it leftovers. You know? Oh, did you bring your lunch today? Yes, I did.
Just breaks out some rolling paper. Like, I'm going to make another cigar. So now 201 cigars.
That's the thing, dude. It's just like total addict brain of like, I gotta have
it.
a million of them,
You
dude.
have no idea. I'm like looking at the website that sells it. Right, Cigar Page. Shout out to Cigar Page.
That's what we're looking for, a Cigar Page sponsorship.
That'd be great. I would love it.
We'll get you a Cigar Page sponsorship and me like
dude, just give me fucking 20% off. Like,
Weed by Jerome for
off
me.
Everything. Oh my god! And I look at that, I'm like fucking gooning, dude. I'm so excited. I'm like, I want to buy these fucking Perdomos, but I don't have the money.
That's your like window shopping now is just cigars.
Cigars. Oh my god, you have no idea, dude.
And hooker ads
Hooker
as
ads
the other
too,
window
yeah,
shopping.
That's another thing that I look at. You know?
Surprisingly, probably similar in price. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? You're not wrong.
It depends on the quality of the cigar and the hooker.
Yeah, I smoke menthols. You know what I mean? Yeah. $30 head.
It's a cigarette, Chris. Nah, dude. It's literally the same price, probably. Actually, like $120 for like a good cigar, and then $120 for a decent lady of the night.
Yeah.
We had JJ Curry on, and the prices of like where he grew up it was very different things. He was like, you can get like a $40 hoe. And Tarno was like, what?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's my roommate. So.
That's why I brought it up. I understood.
Oh, all right, yeah. For the listeners, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I didn't know that they knew that. Yeah, it's fun, man. I live with JJ. We do a lot of fun things. We do smoke cigars occasionally, and
yeah, you just destroy his lungs with it. You're
Yeah.
like, join me, dude.
he cooks a lot for us, which is nice.
That is good.
Yeah, you guys got a nice kitchen here yourselves. I'll be honest, I'm jealous.
I appreciate that, dude.
Every comic has been like, what the fuck? You guys got like a house, dude.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
It's still so much cheaper than like.
All you have to do is move out with someone who's not a comic, who's like an actual functioning adult,
has a real job. But you guys live kind of far from the city, though, too, right? Like downtown.
Well, it's like 25 minutes away, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's not too bad.
Or 20, like.
Yeah, most nights 20, 25. And it's chill, dude. It's so cheap. I'm so, especially compared to Miami, dude. Like, we're paying 22 for this, like, 3-bedroom house.
Yeah,
$2,200 a month.
That's like probably a studio back in Miami.
In Miami, a studio, yeah.
Exactly.
If you're lucky.
Yeah,
Exactly.
or a guy's backyard with chickens. But like, he's like, this is your room and this is the chicken's room. And I'm going to kill your roommate every once in a while and bathe in their blood.
But I'll prepare you a nice, cutlet.
That's true. That's true. I got leftover magic if you want. You guys had the Cubans in Tampa, so like, were there like, did you guys get Santeria? Like, do you ever cross a railroad and just see chickens in bags and shit, dude?
No.
In
What
Miami,
is that?
In Miami, you literally like just railroad crossings just have like chicken offerings at them all the time.
You know why though? I think is because like when the Cubans first came, they went to Tampa first, so they're the more Americanized Cubans. So you're not gonna see that shit.
Well, we had like
You know what I mean?
wild roosters and shit walking around the town.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah. Dude, that's when I found out they sleep in trees.
Roosters?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they climb the trees and sleep. Because I was walking one night, I'd parked, it was like later at night, and I heard something ruffling in the tree, and I was like, fucking crackhead's gonna jump on me or something. But I look up, and it was just like a chicken up there, and I was like, what the hell? And then somebody told me, they're like, yeah, because back in the day, that's how they hid from like, predators.
Like foxes and shit.
Yeah, they have to like sleep up high.
Dude, that's how you know, like with the fucking roosters that wake up the farmer, right? They're waking up like on top of the barn, like, what the fuck am I doing up here? Just freaking the.
Yeah, they're just screaming for help. They're not letting you know it's the morning.
Get me down from here. Get me down from here.
They're just getting mad at him, like no, I'm afraid.
Well, in the winter, we have if it's like a particularly cold winter in Miami, you'll have falling.
Oh, what, like 78? Like, it's fucking freezing here.
40 is really cold.
I
you
know, yeah. I can't even put my feet in the water.
Yeah, falling iguanas.
Oh, yeah. Frozen iguanas?
Yeah.
Do you guys have iguanas in Tampa?
Oh, yeah,
Of
dude.
course,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
surprised here they didn't have as many. Like, I don't, like in Florida, you would see those lizards run.
They
Like,
have iguanas here?
no, but like lizards, I mean.
Oh,
like
they
even
don't
like the
have
little
shit.
lizards.
Yeah,
Like
they
when I
don't
would
have
do my
shit.
walk in the morning, they would just be running all over the place. And
Everywhere,
I
bro.
don't see them here at all.
Dude, as a kid, I was much more like willing to pick up lizards. Like I really interacted with lizards a lot as a child. I feel like,
Yeah.
like you'd see a lizard, you'd like see a lizard with its tail cut off, you'd grab it and shit. You'd like
Got
watch it
the
grow
tail,
back. And, yeah.
like twitching. And
Throw
shit.
it at your brother. Like
You ever catch a snake?
no.
No.
I mean-
see, that's why lizards are cool because like if they bite me, they're not gonna poison me. I don't
Yeah,
think.
I used to catch.
yeah.
Snake's scary.
Used to catch snakes in the backyard, not like insane snakes. They were called ring neck snakes.
But they were like normal working American snakes. They weren't insane, dude. They're not
They
in
were
the
just
nut
getting
house.
by. They were just getting by.
Yeah, dude. Hard-working blue-collar snakes.
Blue collar
Just,
snakes.
Garden snakes, not doing anything wrong, dude. Really
Clocking
helping
in
the
at 7
economy.
o'clock.
just
From
at a
7
lower
to 7.
cost. You save money hiring a garden snake.
Absolutely, dude. All right, that's how you keep the prices so low, dude. All right,
Go to Home Depot and get a truckload up. All right.
Turns out we're really fucking up our economy, dude. All right, stop chasing away all our garden snakes.
Nah, they scare. I used to go fishing when I was real younger, and we had like water moccasins, and you would see them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'd be on the bank, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm reeling in. We're moving now, because it's like I don't know if I'm near their nest or something,
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
And we had geese that were aggressive. Geese are fucking mean. I don't know if you noticed or not, but geese will attack you. They will run at you.
Fuck you up.
They're aggressive, dude. And we'd be fishing, and all of a sudden, like, the geese would float over, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, you stay there, I'm stay here, we're cool. And then out of nowhere, I wouldn't even move. I'd just be standing still, and then they would just fucking lunge at me and come out of the water, and I'm like, Jesus, I'm like kicking a goose, just like, get away from me.
A goose is like a really ugly swan, right?
A duck is
No,
a really ugly swan.
It's the progressively uglier.
No, geese are, they're good looking.
Yeah.
Don't they have like the fucking acme?
No,
the
no.
nose?
Those are like turkey ducks, I think, or some shit. I used to call them disco ducks because the way they walk, their like heads would go like this.
Yeah, they
like
would
their
walk.
neck would just like, yeah, it was weird. But no, it might have been a swan. It's what's the all white one with an orange bill?
Yeah, I would say that's a swan and a geese. I would say
Okay.
they're both
Yeah, they're
very
both-
similar.
yeah.
It was one of those, but it's way bigger than a duck. It's like
Yeah.
3 times the size of a duck.
Yeah, but like the geese, I think have the fucking thingy, right? Like
what?
on their like a weird bill.
I think it's
might.
racism, dude. I think swans and geese are the same thing, but they're trying to divide them, dude.
right.
Yeah,
all
it's
right?
like light skin and dark skinned black people. There's a war within the geese culture.
More red bone geese. I got Indian blood.
He's a house geese.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We're doing a lot of animal metaphors on this podcast today.
Hell yeah, dude. We're all about nature here.
I've like flinched at birds flying out of trees that I thought were like coming at me.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm just like, oh shit, oh fuck. We went to a farm in Homestead one time, and it was like my friend's farm, and we were just chilling, and like a chicken jumped on me, and it was like their chickens. It was like they had them around, and they just jumped and landed on me, like kind of flew up and landed on me, and I was like, "Don't fucking move!" I was like, "Please don't kill this chicken."
Was it sight or no sight?
No sight, no sight. I was surprised, but I didn't want to like. They were also girls, so I wanted to be cool, you know. Like, so I was like, "Oh, stay good."
You were gonna freak out in front of the ladies.
This is my rooster, foghorn leghorn. I carry him around on my shoulder. He's like a parrot. I just put him on my shoulders. He just kind of chills. Trying to be cool for the girls. They're like, "Oh, that's so sweet." You're like, "Yeah, you know, I'm a man of the nature here." You know?
Dude, foghorn leghorn would be the most annoying parrot to help me. I'm like, "Give me directions." He's like, I say. I'm like,
You missed the turn. You're like, "God damn it."
Fucking spit it out, man, dude. Dude, I had to use a compass the other day. They like, that's how like they taught us how, like, one of the ways they taught us to like navigate is like all of your iPhones have compasses on them. I don't know if people know this. If you like hold it flat, it like, well, you have to open the app and then you hold it flat. But like I like was like, oh, I'm gonna try to like navigate my way to a show on 6th that they dropped me off far, and I like Google Maps it, and I was like, all right, this will give me the right directions. And then it just said, head south. And I was like, motherfucker, dude.
I hate when people do directions like that, dude. I don't know if it's where you're from, but like whenever they give you directions, like, oh, you're gonna head southeast. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck southeast
Yeah, what the
is.
fuck are you talking about?
Give me a street name. Say you're gonna head towards McDonald's. I know where that is. And then, and like if you get past McDonald's and you've gone too far, all right, cool. Let me know that shit. Don't give me directions.
Landmarks.
Yeah, you're gonna start pulling out longitude, latitude next. Like, what the fuck are we doing, dude?
Oh, the x-axis is this, and then the y-axis is... It's no, man. Fucking take your Boy Scout ass out home, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That shit's hard here. In Florida, not that hard.
Why?
Like north, south, east, west, it's super fucking...
Why? Is it because of the flat, or you think?
I think so. It's weird because there's a bunch of curves and shit here. Like all the roads are
Elevation really fucks with Tarno.
I
He's like, fuck, dude. We're going up.
I actually hate it. I fucking hate road. I hate mountains.
He's
and
like, we're going up, but we're also heading south. How is this happening? He's like freaking out.
Oh, south by north? Oh,
I panic, dude. I don't like it at all. I don't
That's because you fucking lived in the flattest place on earth forever,
I
dude.
fucking love it. I love being flat, dude.
It was nice. Yeah, I'm from Virginia originally, and then I moved to Atlanta, and it's very hilly there. And I was like, this is wild, because I was just Virginia. I'm from Virginia Beach, which is very flat. It's literally like Florida, except there's no palm trees. Is like the only thing. Especially, and I grew up on the Atlantic, like you guys. You guys lived on the Atlantic.
Yeah.
And then I moved. Eventually, I got to Tampa, and I was like, I'm on the Gulf, and people are like, did you go to the beaches? I'm like, there's no fucking waves here. It's not a beach. It's like a wave pool.
People
you know?
love that they say the water is better at the Gulf side.
I think so too. Yeah.
Really?
I think
And down
it's
by
way
you
better.
guys?
we got a lot of
sea.
seaweed on our side.
That's true. That's true.
Fucking,
But is the water clear over there?
Anna Maria Island, that area.
Anna Marie's nice. Yeah. Indian Rocks
that area.
Beach.
Sarasota, super.
Sarasota, yeah.
Sarasota.
The other side sucks.
But if you go to the Gulf here, it's like fucking dog shit. It's like, because I think the way the currents are, the way it spins, it just throws all the soot and shit like towards the bottom of Texas and like Louisiana. And
plus
that area.
oil
So that
rigs.
water's not fucking good. Like,
Apparently,
no
it's
beaches?
not as good. Plus, we're farther north than like down by like Sarasota and all
No,
that.
yeah.
So I think it's. I don't even think the water's clear. I think it's like dirty or
Oh, that sucks. I was hoping for like a beach vacation in Texas.
like Galveston. That's I think like the close. It's like 4 hours.
It's 4 hours. It's not.
That's fucking Miami to Orlando, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot for a shitty beach. You know,
Yeah.
like, if you for an oil-covered beach, still probably.
I don't
dude.
know though. I just want a disclosure. I don't want the comments going crazy or anything. Like I might be talking out my ass. I've never been.
No,
so I
we
don't-
want the comments going crazy.
all right, yeah, fuck
you,
Galveston.
water, dude.
Your shitty ass BP oil spills. Turn those geese into darker geese with the oil.
That's how they become geese. They started as swans. Damn, dude, that's fucking funny, dude. Yeah, man.
Over there doing oil face, dude. That's not cool, dude. He's getting yelled at.
Orange lips. I see. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Just bright orange lips, a black face. Like, what are you fucking doing over there, dude?
Affleck, dude. Man, Gilbert Godfrey has some good credits.
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
Just Aladdin alone, I think he made. I mean, it's Disney. You fucking set for life.
I don't know, dude. He was doing like fucking cameo at the end there, like. Maybe.
That's true, but he's also
Everybody gets a bag, dude. You know, like,
That is true. He was probably just trying to stock up for like the dying of cancer. You know.
Yeah, or like his kids or family.
Yeah,
You might be bored. You're just sitting around the house. You're like, yeah, I'll talk into my phone to these retards for
Yes.
$5. Sorry,
hey,
I don't know if
what's
you're allowed
up?
to say
It's
that.
me. Happy birthday, little.
It's Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah, his voice was insane.
He's got a crazy clip of him just dropping hard R's on Howard Stern, like in the
Hell
early
yeah.
2000s, and you're like, you just got away with this in the early 2000s.
Well, have you ever met him?
Gilbert Godfrey?
Yeah, I mean,
You
he's
met
dead
him?
now. I met him once. Yeah, he came to Side Splitters, and he was so tiny and frail, and like he had to be like escorted to the stage and like lifted up because he was so old. He was like in his 70s.
Shit, yeah.
He's just like an old little Jewish guy, just kind of like waddling through. So it's like when you see that and you drop a hard R, they might be like, I can't punch him. He's gonna turn to dust. He's just gonna collapse. This little guy. So they probably that's it. You know. I'm
It
guessing.
also sounds funny coming from him.
Yeah, his voice.
We knew our friend Lisa Creo opened up for him for a little bit. There.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then Patton Oswalt. And then
She
Patton
didn't
Oswalt.
pay. I bet he didn't pay her very well.
What's
That's what I've heard about
Gilbert.
Gilbert specifically, and maybe. Yeah, you know.
Specifically. Just go in record, be like, all right, dude, who's the worst comic you've ever worked with? No.
He was cool. Well, the reason I got it is like mainly is because like as a kid, he was Sidney Bernstein in Beverly Hills Cop 2. He had like a small role where like he's just some like attorney that like Eddie Murphy goes in and kind of like fucks with.
Yeah.
You know, he always does like his little like characters and shit like each scene.
Yeah, he like pretends to be a different thing.
Yeah, he just was like, he pretended to be like, yo, I'm going to arrest you for all these parking tickets. And he's like, that's my wife's car. You know, he's like yelling and shit. So I got a photo with him. I sent it right to my dad. I was like, Dad, look, it's Sidney Bernstein. I'm like, he's done so much other stuff that's probably way more notable. But it's like, I know you from this, so to me, this is what you always are. It's fucked up, but you know.
Dude, you had fucking, what's the guy from Mighty Ducks that fucking came to one of our shows, dude?
Fuck, that was. I had a
The
fucking,
fat kid from Mighty
I
Ducks.
had a brutal.
Goldberg?
Goldberg
Dude.
stand up at our.
I had a fucking brutal day with Goldberg.
Did you
Yeah.
fight him?
No, bro.
Oh,
I
you're like,
just-
we had a brutal falling out, dude.
No, I just did.
Only one fat kid in this neighborhood.
Yeah, dude.
I did a show with him, all right, and then the first show that I did, I was just talking about being like sober on stage, and then he went to the guy who's producing the show, and goes, "He's talking about being sober. He can't be talking about being sober." And like, I'm gonna talk about being sober, and it's like it's not like we were briefed about anything or anything. So he was
Wait.
like pissed, you know.
So he went to the booker or the manager and complained about you.
Complain about me, who's also my friend.
Yeah,
you know,
Booker and manager. It was a bar show.
was
Like,
a-
Oh, all right.
Goldberg
Sorry.
is doing a bar in Miami.
there were fucking maybe 4 people at that one.
I didn't even know he did. How long was he doing stay? I couldn't have been
I think
long.
he was just trying to do
Oh,
stand-up.
and he was on a bar show already.
He was on a bar show.
The biggest
But-
guy on the flyer. Yeah, I know that.
he had-
I've done those
he-
shows before.
He
You
had
get a
all
little
his fucking
juice.
merch at a table.
He had merch,
He had merch with him.
dude. Imagine a 1-month comic with fucking merchandise is
Well,
bananas,
just
dude.
like
I don't
his
care how
shit.
famous you are.
Quack.
Yeah.
No way, he
He
did that.
literally He walked up and it was blowing like a duck whistle.
No.
Shut up,
No,
Yeah, he
dude.
He was blowing a duck whistle. God, this guy.
You should have taken his shirt and took it over his head, like the like the Bash Brothers.
That's
That was
hilarious.
the first show, and then we went to another bar show where I fucking went up right before him, and I fucking by accident, I didn't mean to. I sandbagged the fuck out of him. He just couldn't follow me.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he just couldn't. So
I mean, he's a 1 month. I don't know how long he was doing it that time,
Yeah.
but it couldn't have been that long.
Probably-
if he
not-
wasn't booking comedy clubs as Goldberg, you know, like
Yeah.
like we know that
he
he,
got-
could have done anything probably.
afterwards, he was like, "You really drained them of their cum, didn't you? You fucking you."
He said that. I think he's dead now, isn't he? Is he dead now? I think he's dead.
No, he's
right?
still alive. Yeah,
I know he like had a drug
he might
problem.
See this if we tell
Oh
him.
shit!
No.
I'm down, dude. I loved him as Goldberg. I'll say that.
Yeah,
he was hilarious.
those
He was
movies
very-
ruled.
Also, hold on.
Punching
Heavyweights.
guy.
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights.
Great
Even
movie,
better,
yeah.
dude. He's like shaving the balloon. Yeah, dude. That was like my childhood for sure. I remember I started playing ice hockey when I was like 18, and that was like everyone. I was in my head. I'm just like, yeah, dude, I'm out here like fucking Adam Banks and shit. You know what I mean? Just being all. So yeah, that was. But it sucked because I played and everyone's like, oh, what are you, the goalie? I'm like, no, motherfucker, because they applied all that like Mighty Ducks. You're the fat kid. You must be the goalie. I'm like, I don't want to stand in front of a frozen piece of rubber coming to me like 80 miles an hour. I'm good. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I'm like,
Dude.
that's not a tooth cut.
I wish, dude. No, that's just from bad hygiene. Brush your teeth, kids. Anyway. Yeah. We also want a Colgate sponsorship on here now, and
Dude, fucking playing ice hockey because of the Mighty Ducks is hilarious because you're like, yeah, you know, maybe if we get really good, we can like beat the Russians.
hell yeah, dude.
I'm like, what?
Man, they'd be Iceland in the second one. Dude, I've seen them all. They're great. But that's crazy that he like did that. Like he got mad about the material you were doing.
You really drain them of their cum is a wild
That is.
complaint too.
He said that to you?
To me, yeah. So I was
What'd
like,
you say?
Quack,
Quack, quack.
He had a joke about getting raped in prison, right?
Ooh, yeah, because I knew he did drugs for a while.
Yeah. And like I just thought a good tag would be like fucking like the guy raping him going, say quack.
Oh my god. Like
He really put him in a penalty box.
Oh god, dude, just quacking like a duck, like.
Dude. Because you want like a hot room. That's not like a complaint that most comics have, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, you did too good. They were having too much fun. You're like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
you couldn't follow.
He must have just been, he must have been
comics
new.
that do that. They'll bring like a shitty opener so they
I've heard there's a
like
lot of
hero,
comics do that. So that
Yo,
way they
anybody
look
needs
better.
a shitty opener, dude. I got you.
I'm down too. By the way, I'll throw my hat in
We
the ring.
suck. We we can
Hell
tone
yeah.
it down.
Wait, so all right, so he was in, so he had drugs, or he had like a drug problem.
Yeah,
then went to
drug-
prison. Then he got clean, and then he's like, you know what? I'll try stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Because no one in there abuses any substances in stand-up. What are you doing? If he hasn't relapsed by now, it's gonna happen. Like,
I don't keep up with him at all. I don't know.
Didn't McFoley do a show or something too?
Yeah, but that was great. That was cool. That was awesome.
Foley.
Mick Foley.
Oh yeah, the wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah.
He would come to Tampa too. He just does a lot of stories and stuff, which is
That's what-
honestly what you want to hear from him.
Yeah, you just
As
want
a-
to hear him talk.
It's like,
He's
dude,
not
talk
doing
about the
actual-
Hell in the Cell with Undertaker. That's what I want to hear. You know what I mean?
He's not doing actual bits, so I was fucking my wife or anything like that.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing fucking-
That would be weird if McFoley was like,
I
can
put
you
on the
believe
sock.
Instead of like, you know, how, like black comics are like notorious. They always say like the whole trope of like they'll fuck the stool. Mick Foley starts wrestling the stool. He's throwing like elbow drops on the fucking stool.
hack, he's fucking, there he is, dude, body slamming the stool again.
He pulls out the socko. Yeah. Doing the mandible claw to the stool. It's like, get out of here, dude.
Wrestlers be shopping.
Dude, that guy, he was awesome. I fucking love Mick
No,
Foley, dude.
he is a cool dude. He's so, I feel bad because like his body is so beat up now, you know.
Dude, wow. He lost
Years
100
apart.
pounds.
Oh, well, he had to.
Lost 100 fucking pounds, dude.
Of like probably muscle too.
No, it was all fat, dude.
Oh, okay.
It was literally like because he got fucking like big. He got to like 400. So no, he got to like, well, yeah, it was like 400 and something, or like 380, and then dropped it down. Yeah,
I remember 380.
Yeah.
Wasn't that long ago, so.
Dude, 307 for me was fucking like.
Is that where you're at?
No, I'm at 2.
He's about to be.
No, I'm doing fine, dude. He's upset because I beat him at a wing challenge last night, dude.
A wing challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's get into this now. What happened?
Yeah. By the way, I'm 384 right now, guys. But
284.
284,
Yeah,
yeah.
284. Yeah, 284. But nah. So I beat him at a wing challenge. So he fucking. I'm like, oh, let's go to dinner somewhere after I get out of work, and then he goes like, I got a better idea. How about I beat you at a wing challenge, right?
Did y'all film this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
I got a new camera and I wanted to test it for long form.
What better way than to do a fucking wing challenge
And
for
I
you
wanted
two?
chicken wings, you know? So it seemed
was
like a wing
fucking-
win.
Yeah.
So he got like 56 chicken wings, right, from this place. I think it was probably more. Right?
That is the controversy, okay?
That's the
Because
we'll
we did the
find
math.
out.
We did the math.
Wait,
and
did you count them ahead of time?
No, we didn't count them ahead of time. We just put them all in a giant fucking tray.
And assumed it was correct at 56.
Oh, did you buy from a restaurant or did y'all make them yourselves?
No, we bought them from a place. Yeah.
Okay, so you bought well, let's get 3 24 packs or something
Pretty
like
much.
that. Okay,
Exactly.
all right, all right.
Exactly.
So they should be measured correctly coming from the place.
And if the measurement is correctly, we were within 5 wings of each. We did 30 minutes so you could eat the most wings. I did 22. If the numbers are correct, he did 27. 5 wings, that's respectable. Okay? That's not a bad performance.
Yeah, it's single digits. It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. But they're saying that there's a second shooter, dude. They're saying they're like,
what? The grassy knoll of wings?
they're trying to be like,
I think there were more wings, dude.
Because his plate was much heavier than mine.
Oh, wait, so you thought you did more than 27?
He thinks that's
Yeah.
what
I
they're
think I did more than
saying.
27 for sure. Yeah.
That's what the society's out there
Or
saying.
I
Right?
think
The
he did
internet's
less
buzzing
than
with
when
this.
he thought he did.
I did 22, dude. We
I
counted
don't
my
thi-
bones, dude.
I don't think it
Well,
was.
hold
22.
on this now. Also, how are you judging? Like, do you have to get all the meat off? Like, if there's a
dude.
little gristle
Bro,
or
if we were
cartilage.
doing it by
Helping me,
getting
dude.
all
You're
the
not
meat
helping
off.
me, dude.
I know. My
If we were
bad.
doing it by getting all
My
the meat
bad.
off, he would have been disqualified because he had, bro. I was on his plate was heavy because there was meat still on
Nah,
it.
chill, dude. I did good, dude. I was doing good.
Wait, is that how y'all measured it? Like, when you were done, you just weighed each plate?
No, we did the bones, but I felt the like.
Oh, I
And
got
you can't
yeah.
even do it with mine because like I eat like a pro, right? So I fucking like
You
debone
put it
the
in.
wings, fucking, yeah, you know.
Pull it all off in one bite
Pull
kind
all
of thing.
one-
Yeah, that's the thing.
Now, hold on. Also,
I
was
was-
there any sauces in it? Like, did you have ranch or blue cheese
I
to dunk
had
into?
a shit ton of blue cheese and a shit ton of honey mustard.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing ranch.
Because that's going to add a little more oomph to it, so you might not be able to eat as much. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So-
Yeah, it didn't
No,
slow
it
me
didn't.
down. Didn't slow me down.
He
dude.
ate cookies right afterwards. I had a tummy ache.
I had
Yeah, bro.
3
307's coming quick, dog. I'm just saying, slow down, bro.
Dude, we stopped the night we left you at Shakespeare's.
Mm-hmm.
We walked out. We were like, oh, let's go to P. Terry's and go home, like normal stuff. And then he goes, hold on, we're gonna stop for snack tacos on the street. And he got 2 tacos.
Did you go Taco Way?
Taco Way.
Taco
yeah.
Way is my shit, dude.
It's really
It's
good.
so
Fucking,
The
yeah.
Al Pastors.
It's really good, really
So
good.
good.
So he got walking tacos.
He got walking tacos
on the way back to the car.
On the way back
Yeah.
to the car, and
Just
then
two quick fucking.
Yeah,
2
dude,
snack
throw 'em-
tacos.
Just like 2 shots. You just like bang bang. You know what I mean?
just to
down.
feel something. Yeah.
Yeah. He needed to fuel up for that walk back to the
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
You know?
I
To
hadn't
pass the
eaten
creek.
anything at all that day.
Oh yeah.
At all that day. Yeah,
And then went to P. Terry's, got 2 double cheeseburgers, 2 fries, 3 drinks, and
a partridge in a pear tree. Jesus. What the hell, dude?
and nuggies.
and
like
chicken
fucking-
nuggets.
Oh, they're nuggets, dude. P. Terry's.
suck.
I'll fuck with P. Terry's. Though.
They're good, yeah.
I love them.
I love the burger. Yeah.
The burgers are really
It's
good.
like all natural, hormone free, like ground beef, and the fact they keep it so cheap is insane to me too.
insane, dude.
I'm like, how do they do this?
It's one of the cheapest burgers.
We
you
bought
know, like,
so much food and it was still like cheap as fuck. It was crazy.
And it sucks because like I know it's not healthy for me, but you feel better about it because it seems like it's better quality meat and shit. You're like, yeah, this can't be that bad. There's lettuce and tomato on it. You know?
it's definitely better than McDonald's. You know?
For sure.
Oh,
That's
for
just
sure.
salt.
Bro, you eat fucking McDonald's, dude, and you feel empty and disgusting at the same time. It's weird, bro.
We're empty because you shit yourself and you have to go to the bathroom.
I always if
That
I
shit
don't-
goes right through me. I got 15 minutes after eating McDonald's.
Dude.
Like a double cheese or McDouble, or not McDouble, double quarter pounder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got about 15-minute window.
I get like a cold sometimes from like fucking just eating like $20 worth of McDonald's.
Nah, that's not
Yeah.
true.
All right, hold on.
I got like a
How long
cold.
we been going? About 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes?
20
Yeah, why? You got to
yeah.
take a shit?
No, I'm
Did
just.
you have McDonald's?
No,
right?
I was timing to see how far until we divulged into food.
Because we were eventually
We held off a half hour. That's pretty fucking good.
We talked about other shit before.
We talked about animals that we would eat, like chickens and geese.
We talked about pre-food.
when they were still, free range.
That's fucking funny, dude.
Dude, have you ever been to Salt Lick?
The barbecue? No,
Barbecue?
dude. I've only been
I
to P.
want to
Terry's.
go so fucking bad.
I've never bought bar. I've only been to P. Terry's once, and I went because a comedian buddy was in town. He got us
Terry
in-
Black's.
Or Terry Black's, not P. Terry's. Yeah.
That place is crazy expensive.
Dude, and we got to go for free, and that's the only reason I went.
What? Hell
yeah,
yeah.
because a buddy was in town. He did a podcast, and anyway, the person's podcast he did is like she's married to the the son of
Mr. Black?
Yeah, of Terry
Of Terry Black?
So she was like, hey, I'll set you up and all this stuff. And we ran into him at the creek, and he's like, hey, I'm going to Terry Black's tomorrow. You guys want to come? And I was like, hell yeah, thinking he's not going to hit us up. But he did, so we went. Dude, their fucking beef rib is so
That beef rib is
good.
so good, dude.
But I know there's other ones. There's Salt Lick. There's like Kreitz.
So Salt Lick is the next place.
Is that Lockhart?
I'm taking the camera. I don't know where it is. It's a little like north, you know.
I wasn't,
Okay,
I
that's not
wasn't
Lockhart.
able to go with them. They went with like my friend that was in town, dude.
They do all you can eat barbecue for like $30.
Fuck, when he told me that shit, I almost crashed the car, dude. I was
Dude, I'm gonna take a camera and just be like, all right, guys, this is your worst nightmare. Their only thing is like they just bring out it's brisket, sausage, and ribs, and they bring it out on a plate. And if you finish that plate of meat, they bring you another one, and they just keep bringing
and
it.
then you get like sides too, right? You get
coleslaw and beans, but I didn't even fuck
No,
with that
dude.
shit.
If
dude.
it's all you
I
can
would-
eat, I want the meat, baby.
I'm
I'm trying to get my money's
I
worth.
want some. If it's baked beans, I want some baked beans.
That's
and
the thing.
potato salad. You said potato
The
salad.
beans
was
and the
amazing.
salad would slow us down.
would not fucking
Would-
phase.
Oh,
Without you
that's just
phase
gonna
you.
lubricate more for the meat to slide down.
This guy is like talking all this shit before the food challenge yesterday. I'm just like looking at him like a fucking Dagestani dude. Just like gonna kill you, dude. It's not
You're like Khabib. You got that hat on for some reason.
that fluffy hat, dude.
He's crushing non-alcoholic beers in my face. I'm like, dude, that's not gonna help you. He goes, don't worry about it. dude."
Some people are like, dude, my cousin, and it's surprising because like my cousin's not a big guy, and he used to weigh like 170 maybe.
Yeah.
And I was over 200 obviously, but we would go and he would eat literally 3 times. He would finish. He would get like a triple burger from Wendy's, finish that, and then eat the rest of my fries.
Yeah.
And like still be 100. Like he just had such a fast metabolism. So
Yeah.
some people it never goes by size. I mean, you look like Kobayashi. That guy can throw down some hot dogs.
Oh, it's
dude.
true.
I saw like a 5'2" Asian woman eat 16 pounds of spaghetti once, and I was like, "Where's
Where
that
does it
going?"
go? Yeah. She
But-
likes black guys. I can feel you in my stomach.
She's got to do gut training where he's got to get in there, baby, stretch out the gut. You know what I mean? Just pound it. That's funny.
It's like the scene from Pulp Fiction, the French lady. She's like, I have pot belly.
But yeah, so it doesn't always come down to that. But I mean, Alex, I'm not gonna lie, you do look like you can house some food. And I don't mean that bad. I mean, it's like you just look like you throw it down. But here's the thing: is like myself, I look like I could too. However, I don't eat a lot. I just eat at like the worst
That's
possible
the
time.
thing that
Yeah,
I think is funny though.
Like you said, you didn't eat it all that day, right? Friday, I had one Greek yogurt in the morning, and that was all I ate. And then we went out. I went to my buddy's birthday party, and then driving my friends home, they were like, "Yo, let's go to P. Terry's." So they were like, "I'll buy you P. Terry's." I was like, "All right, cool." And that was the second time I ate, and that was 2 in.
Yeah.
So it's like I
And you
ate
just had,
at
like,
noon and 2
What did you get at Pete Terry's?
at like 2 in.
No, whoa, what was it that you got like a double? Or
I just got a double combo. Yeah.
That's
double
it, dude.
combo?
That's the
it?
thing,
That's
dude.
crazy.
Wait,
So
he acts like
I
2
really-
doubles is a normal order.
I think you know what was funny.
4 patties, dude.
So 2 things. This is a quick non sequitur. I was with Thomas LaMountain at Pete Terry's, and he's like talking about like getting a single. I'm like, I think they only have doubles here, and he's like, no, they have singles. You've just have never ordered a single patty.
Yeah, of course they sell singles, dude.
You're like, yes, they fucking.
Well, there's a size. Yeah, I think once you hit a certain size, like our stature, anything like you don't even look for a single.
A single
Like,
hamburger?
A single is a double. You know what I mean? Like you're like that's my baseline. I'm
That's a
starting at a
burger.
double.
That is a burger. Is a double burger.
Dude, the other thing for me is like if I like actually cut back, right, and I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna eat like an insane person.
Yeah.
Right? I drop weight like pretty rapidly. It's pretty crazy, you know.
Well, yeah, if you stop doing 12,000 calories a day, that's a good
yeah.
idea, dude. You know.
But I'm
Yeah.
saying it's not. This is not bad for fucking maybe 7,000 calories. Probably 7,000, honestly.
You eat 7,000 calories a day?
Not every day.
I would say so. I would say so.
Not every day.
That's-
Definitely. Definitely not every day.
I don't know. I don't calorie count for myself, so I'm just throwing out insane numbers.
No, I got you. But that's like low power lifter numbers.
Yeah.
Like if you're like most power lifters are like 10,000 calories, 10 to 12.
calories,
But they're like lifting heavy, like probably like 3 times a day they're in the gym.
Yeah, he takes
But
his shit 3 times a day. That's powerlifting, dude. He's got to get up and down from his backwards toilet, dude. All right.
That's I mean, hey, you know, do you, man?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, it is nice to if you try to be better. I think if you want to live
for
longer.
sure.
Some people don't want to live that long, so it's like, you know.
For sure. That's why I'm still on my weight loss journey. I'm still doing pretty decent.
You're younger. How old are you?
Me, I'm 30. I just turned 30.
Oh yeah, I'm 41, so it's like I have to change it now.
Gotta
or
be.
Yeah, you gotta do it,
it's I'm literally at like that point where it's like, do I like actually try to correct this, or do I just say fuck it and just go down the cliff?
Nah,
You know
dude,
what mean?
I don't even.
He gets mad at me because I watch Biggest Loser for inspirational.
Well, because he says, "Oh wow, like that's insane, dude." Like, my friends, and maybe we're bad people. Well, they'll put it on and they'll just laugh at this insane fat person, dude. Yeah.
It sucks too. That show is terrible because like it's good because they get healthy, but the problem is a lot of them get fat again. Mm-hmm. A lot of them, because what happens is like you're doing it, but you're married to a bigger person, and they're still continuing their habits. Mm-hmm. So now you're healthy, but when you go back into that world, you're not cooking a separate dinner, so you're still eating what your significant other makes,
or even worse,
and you gain it back. Or they fatten you up on purpose because they're like, I don't want you to leave me, yada yada. That whole
just a pantry full of donuts. There's nothing, dude.
God,
there's nothing worse for me than 12 donuts on a counter, dude. I'll just go hard, dude.
Yeah.
I was in town for like 3 days, and my mom, here we don't have it as much, but in my house at home, I live with my mom and dad. It was a cookie palace, dude. It was just always
Cookie palace.
It was just always snacks.
Why is that?
Snacks and stuff.
The Cubans, y'all be baking?
No,
they just
just go to Walmart and go ham.
They would just buy a lot of snacks and
lot
stuff.
Oreos.
Here,
I see cookies on the counter right here.
Yeah,
actually.
but those are oatmeal. I bought those on purpose.
Oh, those are oatmeal. They're healthier.
I bought no.
I won't eat an oatmeal.
Oh, I see where you're
So
doing.
he
I
gets
got
to
you.
eat the entire dozen himself.
So what do? You just eat the oatmeal, but then you drizzle fucking Hershey syrup on it each one.
One? You're a genius, dude. That might make an oatmeal cookie tolerable.
It makes it palatable. That's what I'm saying.
I like it, dude.
It's like a chocolate-covered raisin.
I love ways where what do you mean? A chocolate-covered strawberry. I got my fruit in for the day.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
You ever had ants on a log? That's the only way I'm eating a celery, dude.
Yeah.
Celery's disgusting.
Really, dude? I'll eat it raw. I could eat it with no dip, nothing.
I fucking can't stand
I love
the smell of it.
every vegetable.
Nah, dude. Ooh.
I'm surprised, and that's what I'm saying. People see me, they're like I used to always go to. Well, here's the thing: we would go to Golden Corral, which was an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Nice, dude.
Growing up, we probably went there, and I'm not exaggerating. There was probably a year or two where we went almost at least 2 to 3 times a week
to Golden Corral.
But
That's pretty great.
every time I go to Golden Corral, my first plate is always a big ass salad.
Nice.
And people are like, yeah, right. And I'm like, yeah, but I also put a gallon of ranch dressing on there. There's ham. I'm getting rolls. I'm dunking the rolls, slopping up the fucking ranch.
Those
with
rolls
it,
are good, dude.
Yeah,
Those rolls are good.
But,
my family was also Florida garbage. And for a little bit there, a Saturday night to my family was go to Golden Corral and then just walk around to Walmart.
Oh yeah.
Afterwards.
That's how you lose the weight you just put
We got
on.
a Golden Corral pretty close, dude, after this podcast. So
Bro, I haven't been in years. They used to have sweet potato sticks, and that was my shit. They're deep fried sweet potatoes. You ever had that? It's soft and gooey. They look like mozzarella sticks, but inside.
With sweet potato inside.
But yeah, but it's soft and gooey
that
and
was
pillowy.
sweet potato casserole. Which
Dude, I'm getting hard. We got to stop talking about food. I haven't eaten today.
I haven't eaten shit.
Podcast, dude. We put a warning label on our stuff, dude. Warning, we'll be hungry at the end,
We'll
dude.
be hungry. Oh, so fucking good, dude.
All right, so the wing challenge.
Yeah, I lost.
I sound like going to have to be a rematch, though.
Yeah.
You might have to do a rematch.
I might need a little bit before I challenge this guy.
We got to start practicing. That's what it is. Get the reps in, dude.
We'll go to Pluckers, dude. Come on.
Pluckers is good. I've been there once.
It's pretty good.
That's the thing is they have barbecue here that's great, and obviously Mexican food's phenomenal. But there's not I haven't found a good Chinese place yet or Italian.
North Austin, apparently, there's a bunch of Asian stuff.
Okay, I'll have to check
North
that out.
Austin,
The problem is we're on the south.
Yeah.
There's a fucking Thai place that my boss recommended to me. And I was like, ooh, fuck, I want to go.
Yeah, there's a good Thai place that we found too. That place is pretty good.
Yeah, that Thai cuisine thing on Lamar.
Okay.
But
No,
I
I'm
haven't
Thai
found
cuisine.
like you're right about Chinese food because like especially in Miami, like just like at every Publix, there's a pretty okay Chinese takeout place.
Yeah.
You know?
In that shopping center, for the most part, there's always like decent stuff, and that's the thing is that like I don't know here, it's just it doesn't seem
Not as
prevalent.
much.
But I get it. I mean, my favorite foods are Mexican and like Italian and Japanese. So it's like, or like an Asian, I guess.
You go Japanese, like what are you talking? Like sushi, dude? Can you house some sushi?
Dude, I love sushi.
You like ramen?
There's a place by us called Machi Sushi. It's all you can eat.
Really?
Yes, and it is phenomenal.
Oh, we'll go. We'll go.
It's up there off of Frontage Road, up by Old Torf.
What time do they close?
I think on Sundays it might actually be like half price or some crazy shit. Or lunch. I think they have like a lunch buffet or like half price lunch or something.
I went with
like that.
him to a Japanese like buffet, sushi buffet.
I like also hibachi when they cook in front of you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that
Hibachi's
shit.
good, yeah.
So good. He gave me a plate. He was like, "You want some sushi?" I was like, "Yeah, like a plate." Bro, the plate that he handed me back was insane. I'm surprised they didn't kick us out for obscenity, dude. All right? Like, it was a fucking
And
pyramid.
I was like, before giving it
Did
to
you like
him, I'm
Minecraft
gonna
a house
go-
out of sushi on a fucking plate? All these little blocks and shit.
It might be structurally more sound than this house.
Dude, I before giving him the plate, I was like, I'm not gonna give him that much, right? Like, and I still think I gave him like a normal amount
No,
of
dude, it
sushi,
was so much
right?
sushi,
for
dude.
me, because like
Yeah,
if I go to a buffet, I mean it's
Yeah, you're like,
out.
it's a buffet.
It's lights out, dude. We're going to Golden Corral after this.
Yeah, dude, I'm down, dude. At this point, fuck it.
It's on me. I got it. Dude.
Oh, dude,
me, dude.
I'm glad you got the $17.50
I
for
got the
Golden
search
Corral.
for all of us, dude. Let's
I
go.
love. I mean, I only think about Golden Corral like one when I went there as a kid, but now like going there with like a bus full of people, I feel like is the only way to go. You're like, oh, we were on a long trip and it was here, dude.
Yeah, like the whole crew. Yeah, god dang it, dude. I don't want to talk about food. but
Oh no.
Once we got there, it's like, damn it, now I am really hungry. So
So fucking yeah.
I like, because there's not really a good, like downtown, there's, Casino has good wings, but there's not like a
Casino's
lot
great.
of,
Yeah, they're
there's
pretty
not a
good.
lot of good wing spots. And it's just like, one night I just wanted wings, and I was like, what's down here? You know what I mean? Because the restaurants down there, you have to kind of walk far to them. And some of them are really good, but they're expensive. So it's
Dude.
always,
Yeah.
We went.
that's why I love Taco Way, because it's cheap and solid, for
Yeah.
a taco.
We went to fucking on Thursday, like some of the best Italian food ever.
It's like a nice, like super
nice,
fancy
you know,
kind of
fancy,
expensive
kinda like, yeah.
place.
It
It was
was,
my brother's birthday.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Where was it at? Downtown?
down on 6th Street, Sammy's.
It's called Sammy's. They have a chicken parm that is this big, and I'm not exaggerating.
That's like one of my favorite dishes. The chicken parm is probably top three.
I have a photo. Like, me a second. Let me get this guy hard really quick.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, so that's
I'm gonna start drooling.
That's a good point to bring up this because it's such a nice place that they were like constantly like refilling our water and stuff.
Yeah.
And at one point, this ninja nice server lady went to refill my water.
It's got the little parsley on it.
Oh, here's a plate of the wings.
They had wings too?
No, that's
this is
our
from
challenge
last
last night.
Damn, dude, I fucked that up too. What were they, barbecue wings?
No, it was a mixture of all sorts.
We
He
got
thought
barber-
he could get me by putting mango habanero in there.
Dude,
my
none of them were
favorite.
that hot though.
None of them were that hot, yo. Yeah.
Mango habanero is like really good. I love that. It can have a kick to it, but it's got to be sweet too. I don't just want to get hit in the face with fucking fire.
Pure habanero.
Yeah, I would like a little sweetness, and then on the back end you get that heat, and you're like, all right. But as long as it's tolerable. But once you get like to 2 or 3, it's like drinking Bud Lights. They just taste like water at that point. Like the wings are numb. You're like, all right,
my mouth
I've
is
reached the
already-
peak hotness. We're not going hotter than this, so we're like stabilized. We're flatlining.
The worst would be the blazing wings from Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's like their hottest.
I've only the mango habanero is what I get there. It's not the hottest. It's like top 3, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's. I was like, I don't want to go hotter than this.
The blazing is stupid.
Yeah, it's just straight heat, right?
Straight heat.
There's no flavor to it. I don't want that, dude. I want some
He
sweetness.
date raped me once with it, dude.
Oh, dude.
Where he like we ordered wings and I got like 2 flavors and then he got 2 flavors in an atomic and he was like one of his was like a honey barbecue. He goes, "Hey, you want a honey barbecue wing?" And I was like, "Oh, absolutely. Yeah, sure." And he hands it to me and
Bro, you didn't even go with like a medium or a spicy. You went fucking honey barbecue.
Oh, a honey barbecue.
He literally was expecting the mildest wing,
Exactly.
and then you gave him the hottest wing.
I
That's
took one
so fucked
I
up.
took one bite and went, "Good show, sir." I was like, I don't know why I didn't expect this at all.
You're like, damn, dude, my tolerance has gone way
Sorry.
down for these things. You thought it was honey barbecue. It's so hot.
My
That's
face started excreting liquids.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking-
we used to do a show in Florida. It was called the Hot Mess Show, and basically you did 5 minutes of stand up, and then you had to eat 2 chicken wings that were like 7 million Scovilles.
Yeah.
And then you had to do another 5 minutes of stand up. And if you didn't get through the second 5 minutes, you don't get like milk or any of that. I mean, that was like what they said, but they'll give it to you.
Yeah, of
You'll
course,
die.
of
You know?
course, yeah.
But it's crazy. Like you had to sign a waiver to do it. So the wings were like 2 or 3 million by themselves, and then they would put like this like spicy sauce on it.
Yeah.
So when I did it once. And I just ripped all the meat off and just had like 2 boluses of meat like on a plate. And I threw the first. Oh, and while you're eating it, you're on stage getting roasted by one of the hosts. So that's fun. So, so as soon as I threw the first
Anything
one
for 5
down,
minutes, man. You know?
dude. It was my
10
first time.
minutes. What are you talking about?
My first time being booked at that club. So I was like, I'll do it. Sure, you're trying to get in somewhere.
Absolutely, dude.
So I threw the first one down, and then I'm swallowing that. And as I swallow that, as I swallow the first one and go to grab the second one, I immediately start hiccuping. And I was like, oh, no, this is not good, And the host is just roasting you, and it's just a crazy show. But it's fun. Like, they want you to lean into it. And, like, you can't think. If you've ever had, like, hot shit like that, your brain. So I just did all my, like, one-liner jokes at the end.
Yeah.
That second 5. And it worked out because, like, I would do the setup, and then I'd hiccup. So that would get a laugh. And then I'd do the punchline, and that would get a laugh. So I was, like, double my laugh through hiccups. Which,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how healthy that was. But
Yeah.
that first shit the next day, I shit, it was straight black.
Oh.
And my ex was a nurse, and she's like, that means there's blood. She's like, if next time you shit and it's black again, we have to go to the hospital. I was
Yeah,
like,
the-
all right.
Damn,
Black
dude.
is bad.
Yeah.
for that.
It
for
was
that.
brutal, dude.
Dude.
Sorry, we don't have a cough button.
It's fine. I used to ship blood probably like once a month
All right,
back in the
dude.
day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't
It doesn't
do
happen anymore. Were you
No.
still throwing down 7,000 calories when
I
it
was
happened?
I was drinking.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
I would
okay.
drink like a shit ton and just destroy my intestines. Fucking-
Oh my god. Well, dude, if you drink like you eat, apparently, then you're
Yep,
probably
that
going
is
hard.
exactly-
Yeah,
yep.
you were going hard out
I
there,
went.
dude. Oh, you and whiskey had a nice relationship.
No, he's a straight beer, man. Yeah.
Beer, man.
That's even
dude.
the worst. That's just all calories.
Oh, dude, I would fucking drink a minimum 10 beers, like on a light.
Yeah, just
day,
to feel
10 beers.
buzz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I mean, like, I would talk to you like I'm talking to you right now. It was fucking.
What's your go-to beer though? What's your favorite?
Heineken was fucking my go-to, and Stella's the secondary one.
Stella. I like.
So
I'm
I like
cheap.
Pilsners, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trash. So I like Miller High Life is my favorite beer of all time. It's the Champagne of beer, all right. And then probably just a Bud Light, is
Bud
probably
Light,
solid.
yeah.
But then what happens? I used to hate like all those like foo-foo beers, I called them, like a brewery.
IPA beers and
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that.
hate it because I was like, ugh, they got
So
like
you don't
fucking.
like an IPA?
No, I do now, but back in the day, I thought it was like, that's gay. You know what I mean? Like to drink that,
Why
I
would
was
you
like,
need anything that's not a Miller High Life?
that's right, baby. It's,
You know?
you know what I mean?
Life, it's fucking 2% alcohol.
Yeah,
the
give me a
poof,
wappy
poof.
sprayberry, fucking some kind of raspberry and fruit infused drink. I
It's
didn't want that.
fucking 15% alcohol.
Yeah, but then I started doing stand up, and a lot of shows and mics and stuff are in breweries.
Yeah.
so that's all they had. So
Yeah,
then
that's
eventually
true.
I learned to like, oh yeah, this is way better, than like regular beer.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Well, that-
I mean,
that-
some of them, yeah.
Like we were 19 in Miami when we both started, and we met doing stand up, and so like I was going to these breweries and shit to do shows, and like that's how I like learned. I drank exclusively through drink tickets as a broke 20-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
like 21-year-old,
Yeah.
and like it was-
21 legal. That's right.
Yeah, legal, yeah.
Not 18.
Drinking the whole time. But like,
it was Miami.
they would give us drink tickets, and we would just go to the beer list and just go all the way down to like what's the highest
20% or whatever, 15%. You're like, give me that one. And
Yeah,
it comes like in a little chalice. Like you don't even get like a pint. They just give you like a little bit of it.
Golden monkey, bro.
So we would just crush 2 of those. So for a while, I was like, I almost went in the reverse of you, where I like started only drinking like IPAs and stuff, and then now I'm like, yo, give me a Lone Star.
Yeah.
Like, I'm chill.
Lone Stars are good, dude. When I got here, I was like, what's a Lone Star? And someone's like, it's like their local beer. It's not bad. And I tried it. And then there's also Shinerbach. You ever had that?
Yeah.
Shinerbach's
I
not
want
bad.
to have if they have a non-alcoholic version of that, dude. I want to have it, baby.
I didn't have a Lone Star either till I got here, and I was like, this is chill. You know, like
Yeah.
this is totally a chill beer.
They don't have Yingling here though. That's a pretty crazy thing.
Yeah, dude. The Yingling is they didn't have it. I moved to Atlanta from like 2008 to 2010. I lived there, and they didn't. Like, they had just, like, I went to a bar and I got a Yingling. And the guy's like, oh, you like that Yingling? We just got it here. I was like, oh, you just got it at this bar? And he's like, no, we just got it in all of Atlanta. I was like, what? But there was, like, a local, they had, like, Sweetwater, it's called, like, Sweetwater 420. Yeah. It's, like, a local brewery, and it's a lager. So they kept out, like, Yingling as long as possible because they're, like, they don't want to compete, you know what I mean?
That's what happens, man. Yeah.
It's the oldest brewery in America. And what pisses me off is you go to a fucking bar and they charge you import prices. What are you importing it from fucking Pottsville, Pennsylvania? This is bullshit. It's an American beer. It's the oldest brewery in America, and you're charging me just because it's a lager? Fucking bars, dude.
We used to do the worst open mic. That was like at a fucking rowdy bar, and
awesome.
at 11 p.m. The mic would not start until like 12:30.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Some nights, but at 11 p.m. it just became like $3 Yinglings, and we were chilling.
Oh,
we were
yeah,
just
dude.
like we could crush like 5 Yinglings before going up, dude.
We had in Atlanta. We had Welfare Wednesdays, and you would go to like a bar downtown, like Peach. It was like 3 bars like stacked on top of each other, basically.
Okay.
It was like on Peachtree Tavern. One was called like Deuces Wild or some shit. But they all had the drink specials, and one of them had, for $1, you could get a pint of Yingling or a shot of like whiskey. For a fucking $1. That's why it's called Welfare Wednesdays. Dude, we used to go down there and get fucking trashed. And this is
Destroyed, dude.
Buckhead, which is like the nice area of Atlanta. Like one of the Real Housewives back in the day lived there. Like the white one. The white lady, she lived there.
On Real Housewives of Atlanta, the white lady.
Yeah, well, you know, back then there was only one. And
Dude.
I saw her down there once, like walking on the street, and I was pointed. I was like, I think that's her. I mean, there was no cameras or anything, but it
Yeah,
might
you
have
were
been
like-
an off night. you know?
Yeah. She's just chilling, dude. She just went to go to Welfare Wednesdays,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, I think it might have been a Saturday, but either way.
What did you start in Atlanta, or did you
No,
start in Tampa?
I started in Tampa. I wish I started in Atlanta. I might have been a little farther along. I went on a cruise with my ex because she graduated nursing school, so her parents brought us on a cruise. And then we went to a comedy show there.
on the ship.
On the ship.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm fucking funnier than that guy. So when we got back, I just turned 30, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to give this a shot. So then I started doing it and just got addicted to it. So like,
Of course, yeah.
you get that bug. You're like, fuck, this is what I should. Why didn't I start when I was 20? You know, or
This is what I wanted
21?
to do the whole time.
I just didn't have the balls to get on stage.
Were you young and you wanted to do it before?
Yeah, I grew up watching. I mean, like I used to watch BT Comic View. I'd flip back between that and like whatever Chris Rock special was on HBO.
Yeah.
So like during the commercials, I'd go to HBO and watch like Bigger and Blacker or like Bring the Pain.
Bring the Pain.
And then I'm like, all right, let me go back to Comic View. And then that's when I found Bill Burr, who's like one of the only white guys on there. I'm like, oh, he looks like me. I like this guy. You know? I mean, I grew up with like Chris Rock is like literally probably one of my. I like him better than Chappelle. I mean, I love Dave Chappelle, but Chris Rock to me is just I don't know. He's more of a stand-up comic. Chappelle's more of like a.
Wordsmith.
Yeah, I wouldn't say an influencer, but he's more of like a societal, like what Josh Johnson's doing now, where he's just kind of like writing about everything that's happening in the world.
What's going on right now?
Yeah, he kind of does that. He's a social, I guess, reporter. To
Yeah,
an extent.
Chappelle's like taking up Carlin roles in a little like sense for sure. But yeah, Chris Rock, super funny.
Yeah, dude. Patrice O'Neal. I liked a lot of the black comics. So when I started, I would do a lot of jokes where I would kind of like shit on black people. Well, because my whole life.
You were like, no, this is what we do.
Yeah, my whole life I grew up and I would hear like, you know, the black comic would do their white voice like, how you doing, Dave? And it's like, I don't sound like that. So then I would just like, if they're going to shit on white people, I was like, oh, I'm just going to shit on black people. Audiences did not like that at all. Right. So if you're a new comic out there, don't do that. It's not going to work.
It tends to not work, actually. Yeah.
I learned really quick. And then I was like, all right, I'll just do fat jokes. So I did that for about like 7 years.
Yeah, man. No, that like, especially a cruise comic, you're like, oh, this guy's
And he was Canadian, too.
But those guys fucking make a living.
Yeah, they do pretty good. But it was like the dirty show, because you have to have like a clean and a dirty, you know? But we went to the dirty show late at night, and he may have cursed once. And I'm like, what is... He had a rubber chicken at one point, and I almost got up and walked out. I'm like, what are we... This is the dirty show? He didn't fuck it or anything. I'm like, what's going on right now?
Fuck the stool. Fuck the stool, man.
Bang the rubber chicken, make it suck your dick, do something.
I did a gig with a cruise comic one time, right? The whole thing was like, oh, we'll give you time if you drive them up. We'll also give you some cash, you know. So I drove him up from Miami to like Boca Raton, and he did 45 minutes of just like, bro, most like run of the mill.
Like joke book jokes.
Clean,
I'm sure, right?
Not really either. Like, kind of dirty, you know.
Were there street jokes too in there?
A little bit. That kind of like he did one thing where he was like, "Miss, have you ever kissed the microphone?" Like, and he yelled, "Kiss the microphone." And I gotta give him credit. He did 45 minutes, bro. Like he did fucking.
Yeah.
You know. He stood there for 45 minutes.
He talked for 45 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, it was
the crowd eating it up?
No.
Yeah, was he crushing?
That
That would be the
think,
worst.
No, and no one was.
That's the worst.
No one did good that day.
When you host for those guys,
Yeah.
and then like you go up, and then you do an okay set, or you're like, man, I thought that guy, I should have got more, and then you see the host murder.
Yeah.
You're like,
Dude.
I fucking want to kill all these audience members on the
dude.
way out
Did
tonight.
you
Like,
ever-
get the fuck out of here, dude.
Did you ever meet an Orlando-based headliner? This like black comic who like, dude, this guy was doing D's nuts jokes and like dragging these balls across
do
your
you know
face.
the guy's
I don't know
name?
his name, but then like his big closer is that like he goes, "You don't want to see my girl. My girl one time she tried to look sexy. She was in a thong. You don't want to see my girl in a thong." Because she looks like me in a thong, and then he just takes everything off, and he's in a pink thong. Dude.
Yes, I know who that is. And yes, I've worked with him before.
I featured for him, and I was like, "This sucks,
Yeah.
dude. I'm sorry, dude. No, if you don't, that's he's not gonna see this. Don't worry."
He's not. He's a nice guy. I'll say that. And that's like the fucking worst thing to say about a comedian. But like,
I was like, this guy probably knows this guy.
yeah, I definitely know him. But yeah,
He's a nice guy. He's a super nice guy.
He would always ask me, like, because my home club was Side Splitters, and I've worked with numerous headliners that would ask me, like, yo, you work Side Splitters, right? How do you get in there? And I'm like, I feature and, like, host. I'm like, you're probably trying to headline, right? And they're like, yeah, how do I get in there? And I'm like, you're probably not. And they would look at me like crazy, like, what? I'm like, you got to understand, like, there's only, like, 50-something weeks a year. Was it 54 weeks
52
a year?
weeks.
52 weeks a year.
54, dude.
Look, bro, all right? It's a leap year. It was a leap year, man. My bad. Like, no, it's only 52 weeks a year, and I was like, you got to think. So that's all like Jim Norton, that's Mark Norman,
He gets
that's Joe List,
the real
that's Dan Soder, like
real headliners.
yeah, it's like you're competing with those guys. No offense, but we're at a fucking Sea Room in Palm Harbor, Florida, right now. So it's like I don't, you know, and
Didn't
that's
get the movie theater in a couple of years.
yeah, dude. I worked with this one headliner though. It pissed me off because he was a clean comic, so to say, right? That's how he dubbed himself. You know, those guys. Anyone that like calls himself heavily a clean comic and like really harps on that, they're fucking dog shit. And I will say that. I'll stand on that till the end of the day. Now, if you just happen to be a comic that is clean, that's totally different. But if you advertise yourself as a clean comic, you suck.
Suck.
But so he did that, and I was like hosting my buddy featured, and then he was headlining. He gets on stage and he calls me. He's like, "Yeah, give it up for Ricky and Dave." He's like, "Very funny guys, but they're very dark. They're very dark, aren't they?" Just kind of shitting on us a little bit. And then literally 5 minutes later, he's doing a joke about he's from Atlanta, and in the park by his house, they recreate Civil War reenactments.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "That's crazy to do a reenactment of that." He's like, "Imagine if like the Japanese did Civil War or like World War II reenactments where they just get into like a giant microwave.
That's pretty weird.
But you're
Because
dark.
of like the nuke, right? But
Yeah.
I'm the dark comic.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, bro, you're talking about what? That's fucking way worse than anything I said on stage.
I called myself fat for fucking 15 minutes.
Yeah,
man.
I said fuck a few times. Like, what the fuck,
I
dude?
talked about eating pussy like I eat cookies. I don't know, man.
But yeah, you're talking about Japanese getting into a microwave to reenact the fucking nuke that was dropped on 2 different cities, and I'm the dark
But-
comic?
'cause
Bro, I was
you
like,
didn't
shut
say
the
sh-
fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
So that was also one that was like, how do you get into side splitters? I'm like, you're never gonna work there. Dude. Don't fucking-
Florida headliners. There's just a level of like Florida who just don't leave Florida.
Oh,
That
yeah.
stuff, dude. You're like, they're just old men. I'm like, where did you come from?
Yeah.
I've never even heard of you in my
They just
entire life.
stayed in Florida and didn't leave
Yeah.
Florida. Yeah, and they're known in Florida.
Sorry, there's a little inside baseball there.
Sorry,
but
we got
still.
real.
It's just, yeah, you see a lot of it. And it's funny, is like you can go to any scene, any city, and you'll see the same comics. And what I mean by that is like there's a guy that plays a guitar. There's a guy that, he's 60 and still doing open mics, but like, hey, we put up with Terry. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
every scene has that, dude. That was like, you ever seen that movie with Steve Byrne did it? That movie, what was the name of it? Opening something? I don't remember.
No.
It had the Asian dude from Silicon Valley. If you ever watched that show on HBO, Jenny Yang.
Jin Yang, yeah.
Yeah, or Johnny. Yeah, well, whatever his name. Yeah.
Jin
Anyway,
Yang, yeah.
he was in it, and in the beginning of the movie, he's like at an open mic, and it's literally like displaying that, where it's like you see every version of like a open mic comic, and it was just like, oh yeah. Anyway, that wasn't funny. Moving on. I'm out of Red Bull. All right, my fuel is gone.
No, we had a guy, guy like sell comedy classes. This guy who ran shows in Miami who sold comedy classes, and then
I might know who you're talking about.
and then would let like people go up like who paid him, like it just
yeah.
old rich men would just pay him so much money to let them go up.
Yeah.
And one time this guy was just bombing on stage. The host was just like a regular comic. She was just like gave him the light because he was bombing. And this guy just goes into a microphone and goes, I get 15 minutes. I paid
Yeah.
for 15 minutes. It was brutal.
Yeah, dude.
dude.
like he's at an old school peep show when you get in that booth where it's just 1-on-1. I paid for 15 minutes. I'm staying in here.
I'm not leaving the whole time, dude.
Yeah.
I would leave immediately. If I came, I'd be like, I gotta go.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here in my own filth. Actually, that sounds kind of hot. But anyway.
That was brutal to sit through, dude. The fucking like, this guy like swindled this other dude out of like $20,000
For comedy classes.
comedy classes, dude.
Miami, that's like $20.
It's the same guy. It's the same,
Yeah.
it's the same guy, and he fucking.
You ever? I walked into the back of. You ever been to a comedy class?
No,
dude?
no.
I walked into the back of like this guy was putting on a class at the Improv, and I just was like, "Fuck it, let's go see what they're doing," And we just
Yeah.
walked in and sat down, and I was just like, just wanted to yell and be like, "This is wrong," like this is don't do this.
You all have already failed
was-
by doing this.
It was literally a guy being like, "This is a tripod. Set it up. Record everything. Clips."
If you don't have a tripod, lean in against a beer bottle. Like fucking
$15, you get this, and that's the most important tool as a comedian these days is a
like
tripod.
teaching you how to put the mic stand in and out.
Well, now that you guys brought it up, that's why I wanted to come on this podcast to advertise my new comedy class that I'll be teaching in Austin, Texas. All right, I'll show you what a tripod is. I'll show you how to fuck the stool. I'll show you how to elbow drop a stool like Mick Foley. That's what we call a callback in the industry. If that's the case, dude, I'll swindle everybody at $20,000, dude. Let's go. I'll set it up in like West Austin where all the money is, and just be like, I'm gonna teach a comedy class to these fucking dumbass rich people out there.
You just go like, "Have you ever seen Kill Tony? I can teach you how to do that."
Yeah, I'll show you how to kill for 1 minute. That's all you get. You'll be a great 1 minute comedian.
The most important thing is 1 good minute. That's
Yeah.
that's all that matters.
And we'll develop a character for you, so that way when you're on there, you can get a regular ship and a big notebook and all that stuff. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. It's just like there's just ways that people just make money in comedy that you're like, I didn't know. I mean, granted, I don't make any money in comedy, so I like whatever, but I'm just like, That's fine. I'll just keep writing jokes and doing jokes.
Yeah. Well, that's what sucks is that like I was like I've always been like quote unquote like naturally funny, I guess, like around your friends and stuff. But like when you get on stage, now it's just you. There's no one setting you up. There's no audience or like you don't know anyone in the audience. You're not with your friend group who understand you. So like you have to learn how to do all that. Comedy class shows you how to like write jokes. And I'm like, I could figure that shit out. I just need to get on stage and like be comfortable.
That's all that matters.
yeah.
That's all that matters.
So it's like, let me just get up and do it. I mean, if you pay someone, yeah, like I said, they'll show you the formulas, but you can watch a fucking YouTube video now or like read a book. There's like so many books out there. And it is kind of like shitty when you see those like, because it's the people teaching the comedy classes that usually aren't the biggest in the scene to begin with.
Oh, no.
So it's like, okay, you couldn't make it there. Or,
Some of them are people I've never even heard of in the scene. Dude.
And now it's like, you're just going to, like you said, swindle people out of money. Like,
You're like, I've never even seen you at one of the same show I do. Like, I do this every night.
Yeah.
Like there's especially in like a small scene like Miami where we'd meet people and they'd be like, oh, I'm a comedian in Miami. And I'm like, well, I don't know you. So like, I don't know. Like,
I hate that,
like,
dude. Yeah, they come to the improv open mic, they get their photo, so they have the new profile picture, and then you never see them again.
Yeah, they're 10 people.
All the time. Yep.
Yep.
The Office dared me to do this, and they'll crush for their friends. But then the people that stick with it, they're slowly their friends like come less and less each week, and then they realize real quick that no one's laughing. It's like because you were making your friend group laugh that isn't here. Those 20 people aren't here. And then they either quit or they stick it out. I mean, it's very...
That's the only thing to do is like go to an open mic and watch an open mic. Also, like when you first write a joke, you think you're like writing a joke, and then you're like, oh, this isn't even a real joke.
My first notebook, I'll read it and I'll be like, what the fuck was that? It's just words. There's like no consistency. It's like, I guess it's kind of about the same subject, but then sometimes you'll see that and you'll be like, oh, I can make this funny now. That was a good premise.
I wrote it out word for word my first time.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like a script and like practiced it.
And then you get on stage and read it like a robot or whatever. You're like, bah, 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 bah. So it's like, yeah, that's always fun. But people don't understand is that like you're gonna write and talk differently. So
exactly
the highlight words. I write in long form where it's like I ramble and shit. And a lot of times it's like talking into a mic because I kind of talk my jokes. I guess.
Into a phone.
Yeah, into a phone. I mean.
Yeah.
And then it goes in my notes app, and then I have to go through and revise it. So I'll underline the shit I think's funny, and then how do I get from the underline word to the next underline word in the shortest amount of words possible?
Yeah.
And then that's like editing, I guess, or tightening it up.
That's
but.
really good, yeah. Trimming the fat. That says three fat
fat
guys. Yo, we're so good at trimming fat of our jokes.
Well, we can just keep fat on our sale.
Yeah.
Yo, my set list is on a diet, dude.
We went too inside baseball with the comedy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. You can't put 3 Florida guys in a room and just not have us shit on Florida people, dude.
That's true. Yeah, we don't live there no more. Fuck them. This scene sucks.
We made it out.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Out the swamp, baby.
Could you imagine going back?
Oh God, I thought about it, to be honest with you. After the first year here was really rough for me because I'd never moved before, and I literally left a scene where like I was one of the top people, so to say.
It's hard, yeah.
And then I'm like starting over now, and then you realize, everyone here, not everyone, but a lot of the people here were like the top people in their scene.
Yeah.
And now they're here, so you're competing against that, and then there's new people starting, and it's just it's a lot. So I didn't know how to handle it at first, but now I'm like, okay, I'm more comfortable.
Yeah.
It was just every set wasn't fun. It felt like a fucking audition.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, dude, I'm at a fucking bar outside in the back patio, and there's fucking 4 other comics here, and I'm trying to make them laugh. Why? Oh, because 2 of them book another bar show.
I think when you start kind of like when giving less of a fuck here, and then you're like, oh, let me just have fun.
That's where I'm at now.
That's where
Yeah.
you're at. That's when it's like,
But
okay.
yeah, as long as you're still on stage, just trying to have fun. Like that's.
Yeah, it became, like I said, like a job audition. So I just felt like, this isn't fun. And if I'm not having fun, the set's going to suck, Audience feels it, everything.
Yeah, they all can feel everything you're feeling, which is like, I'm like, all right.
Indigestion, heartburn, like all that.
Oh, the
Sweating.
audience is aroused right now.
That joke landed. Now I'm half hard. And I'm sweating. These lights are bright. That would be wild, yeah. Anyway.
I fucking sweat. I don't sweat that much on stage, but back when I was in Miami doing cocaine, it was the sweatiest I've ever been on stage, dude.
I can imagine, dude. I've never done cocaine.
Good job.
It
dude.
scares me.
Good for you.
It scares me, dude.
Yeah.
But you lived in Miami. I mean, y'all, you were doing bumps at age 10, right? Like that's You got over your Coke problem at age 14, right? Like, you had to. You're in Miami, dude, you know?
No, more like beer and weed at that age.
Yeah, at my school, we sold books for the Scholastic Book Program. You guys were slinging keys out there for the local Cubanas. You guys are both Cuban, right?
Yeah.
Have y'all found a good Cuban place here?
Nah.
No, of course not, dude.
No, I haven't gone looking. Like, I don't think there is.
What about
one.
Tampa now? I know I'm not from there, so I don't have no skin in the
I've
game.
never eaten at a
but
Cuban restaurant in
Floridans,
Tampa.
but they fight over like who invented the Cuban. Was it Miami or was it Tampa? And that's always been like a thing.
It's like, sure, dude, you can have that
The
one
Cuban
sandwich. you
Yeah,
know?
the Cuban sandwich. I mean, yeah.
Probably Tampa. Honestly, made it.
Yeah. You can have that one sandwich. We're gonna have everything
We
else.
have
dude.
we have the Miami sandwich.
What is that?
It's fucking ridiculous. It's like ham, cheese, turkey, fucking bacon, lettuce, tomato, onion, all fucking.
Like a medianoche, you're saying.
Not similar, but not really.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's you've never seen like a Miami sandwich?
No, I get like
see.
a pan con lechon.
Let's
you
go.
know.
I get.
Whoa!
let's
What
see.
the hell? What'd you say? Rap god over here. What was that?
It's just like a pork sandwich, dude. It was so good.
I
It's
like
just,
pork.
Just pork and onions and
See,
pressed.
and that's what always killed me about the Cuban is they put mustard on there.
I'm
And
not a big mustard
Neither
guy.
am I, and I clearly because it has 0 calories.
Okay, so
I
it's,
wish I loved mustard.
The Miami sandwich has roasted pork, often marinated in citrus mojo, sliced
Yeah.
ham, Swiss cheese, dill pickle,
Yeah,
yellow mustard,
You're
pressed.
naming a Cuban
Cuban.
sandwich, dude.
Between two Cuban. No, but this is a Miami.
It's a
sandwich.
Cuban sandwich, dude.
What's a Miami sandwich?
It's a
What's a Cuban
Cuban
sandwich?
That's a Cuban, yeah. That's not
Yeah,
Cuban
it's
sandwich.
literally just a medianoche.
the mojo pork,
yeah.
Swiss cheese,
Nah,
ham.
but that's a medianoche is different.
It's
though.
got sweet bread. That's the only difference between that and a medianoche. Is the
Cuban.
sweet bread.
Okay. Pressed sandwich with roasted pork, glazed.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Swiss cheese,
that was
ham.
different. What the fuck?
I'm a fat guy. I know my sandwiches, dude. Like,
I've been told a lie.
Your family, like this is a Miami. There's a Cuban now. Miami.
but that's everything. That's everything in Miami. It's just like, no, but this is like how we do it. You know?
Yeah, well, everyone wants to put their own little flair on stuff too, for sure. I mean, like, because everyone's like, because that's the thing. Is like a Cuban is a great, but it's like, it's what is it? Mojo pork generally, ham, Swiss, pickles, and then mustard. Between like Cuban bread and then pressed. Like, that's not a lot of ingredient. You know what I mean? Like, so how do you reinvent that? My assumption is the seasoning or the how you marinate the pork probably is the only variations. But
like a pan con lechon's different because it's like grilled. It's like cooked pork. It's like shredded cooked pork and onions, dude.
But see, yeah, because Miami's a south, or Florida is like southern. Like I always argue, southern is like the food is way better than anything north. Now you can get really good southern food up north, like New York. Everyone's like, New York got the best pizza. Blah, blah. It's 3 fucking ingredients. You got sauce, bread, and cheese. Shut the fuck up. Throw that shit in the oven. It's pretty simple. You know what I mean? Like your food, cheesesteak in Philly. It's meat, cheese, and bread. It's not onions with or without, and it's nothing fucking special about the stuff. So in the South, though, the reason I think our food is so much better because it takes time. You got to marinate it. You got to marinate that pork. Barbecue, what do they smoke it for like fucking 8 hours?
Yeah.
Jambalaya's got to simmer on the stove. So that's why our food is always better. But on the go up there, fold some fucking bread and cheese and stuff in your face. You walking around Manhattan, you know what
chopped cheese. Wow, dude.
You took a cheesesteak and put lettuce and tomato on it. Woo! They're very fucking good, though, I will admit. But yeah, those foods are good. But what I'm saying is that like the South will always have better food. I don't care what anyone says.
so. Yeah.
That's the funny part about Miami is you have to drive north to get to the South and from Miami. You know,
Yeah.
'cause,
Well,
like,
that's the thing. Florida, I guess, isn't really they're like their own thing.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't consider Texas the South. It's just Texas. It's like its own. Texas and Florida are like their own countries.
Kind of, a little bit, yeah.
That's what I think. South would be like Louisiana all the way over to like Alabama, Georgia,
yeah.
and then up like I'm from Virginia, which is like I always said the South, and people are like you're not from the South. I was like, yo, Richmond was the capital of the fucking Confederacy during the Civil War.
My friends.
You don't get more Southern than that.
I got a friend in Baltimore who's always like, "This is the South," and we're like, "Nah, dude." And he's like, "It's under the Mason-Dixon line." I'm like, "Bro."
Maryland came later in the war when they realized the South was kind of kicking ass. They were like, Maryland's like, yeah, we better join these motherfuckers. But it got close. It was pretty close, believe it or not. But yeah, Maryland, I will consider the South only because they have sweet tea. Once you go north of Maryland, you just get iced tea and they give you sugar, and I'm like, that's not sweet tea.
That's not. Yeah.
This might have been something we talked about with JJ because he's real adamant about his sweet tea as well.
We used to fucking back up Sports Grill make sweet tea, dude. That was fucking wild.
You would do what?
Sweet tea at Sports Grill.
What Sports Grill?
That's the restaurant I used to work at back in the day, dude.
Ooh.
It's just it's a sports grill. It's just a
sports
bar
and a
with
grill.
Fucking with chicken wings.
Just
and
people
shit.
playing baseball with a grill going on? Or no, you're watching it on TV. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
They're-
You hit it right on the fucking
That's the name of it, Sports Grill?
Sports Grill.
It sounds like it should be like its own type of restaurant. We used to
Like
just call them like
kind of
sports bar
restaurant.
because you got sports bar where
Yeah.
you serve alcohol. This is a sports grill. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We have a grill in there as well as
dude,
alcohol.
it was fantastic. Yeah, back in the day, dude. Fucking loved working there.
You big sweet tea guy?
Oh yeah, dude. But it's got to be made right, and the reason it's sweet tea is because when you brew it with the sugar, and that's what makes it sweet tea.
Yeah.
If you do it, like I said, when you go
Afterwards?
up north, they'll just give you a glass of iced tea, and they're like, "Oh, we have sugar on the table if you want sweet tea." And I'm like, "That's not sweet tea. That's sugar tea.
It's also
I
not.
want sweet tea.
It's also not sugar, probably. You know,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
like
like
equal,
packs
yeah.
or whatever.
Fucking sweet and low.
Aspartame.
Yeah, cancer. You're giving me cancer with my sugar or tea.
Used to put a shit ton of sugar in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then super hot tea, and just pour it into a pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
right? Through the thing, put it back on until it was nice and diluted.
Oh yeah, just filter it. Yeah, you gotta filter it.
Yeah.
It's like a good vodka. It's got to be distilled 5 times, like Grey Goose.
It's like a good vodka. Bert Kreischer should sell it.
I'm surprised they don't have a sweet tea version of Porosos. They could. There was like those sweet tea. It was called like Firefly, I think. It was like, you know how they have like schnapps that are like cinnamon flavored, and this one's watermelon pucker and all that shit.
Like alcohol.
They had like a sweet tea version, but if you mix that with like a glass of sweet tea, you don't even taste the alcohol, but you'll get fucking turned up on it.
Dude, when I was it was pretty fun. When I was in town, we went to a liquor store. I was in Miami recently, and we walked into a liquor store, and the lady was just looked at me and was like, "Don't break any of my shit."
What the fuck?
I make liquor store owners and bong shop owners very nervous. They're just like, fuck.
What ethnicity was this lady?
I was a old white lady.
Old white lady was just like, just don't break any of my shit. That's fucked up.
She was just like,
You should have been like,
How
now.
would you just stand by the fucking door?
Yeah, like now I want to break everything, you dumb bitch. Like, why would you say that's fucked up?
I was like, I'm already nervous enough.
It's not. Yeah, it's not my first day.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
You think this is my first drink?
Yeah.
And then we were walking out, and she was like, "Enjoy." And then she like took a double tape and looked at me again and was like, "Don't drink too much, you blind sir." Like she was like, "Young man."
No way,
She
dude.
said, "Young
What, you
man."
gonna black out, dude?
Where was this at?
In Miami, dude.
Oh,
I don't
Miami's
know why.
wild, dude. I want to go to Miami now, dude.
She was like, "Don't drink too much." Like I was like, "Dude, I got this, dude."
That's bananas, dude. They would do
Forever growing up as like the blind kid in the friend group, I was just the dumpster for alcohol. Like anybody who's like, "I don't want to drink this drink." You're not driving. Here, drink this.
that. Oh yeah, you're the designated drinker. That rules, dude. That's the opposite. Yeah, that's true.
I had a friend. I went back now. And my friend was like, "Here you go," and I was like, "I don't do this anymore, man. I don't want to be this guy anymore, dude.
It's not me no more, man. I've grown.
I
Don't put this on me.
I don't want to just drink the things people hand me anymore." And go, "Ooh, a sour or whatever."
Yeah.
I don't even like fucking gin, dude. Get this out of my face, dude.
Oh, gin's the worst.
Yeah.
It's like the best, I think, calorie wise, like a gin and tonic or like a vodka
I think
soda.
gin
Vodka
with
soda,
like Red
yeah.
Bull is pretty decent.
But that's like a
It's like
vodka
pine
Red
needles
Bull.
or something. I don't know. It has like a weird taste to it. I'm just not a fan.
Almost syrupy or something.
I just like whiskey. Like younger, I would drink a lot of vodka, but now that I'm older, I like brown liquor for some reason. Like an old fashioned.
oh, so good.
Sip on that with a nice cigar.
I'm a big whiskey guy. Like, and less so now, but for a while
Yeah.
there was like when I was ripping and running, dude. Bottle of Jameson.
Back when you were banging in your heyday, dude. Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, I can't do Coke.
You don't do the rum, dude? Cuba Libre up in here?
I don't like rum.
It's too sweet. It's too sweet for me.
Libre, dude. Fuck.
Like Captain Morgan's is it's just too sweet. It's like drinking candy for me.
I'm gonna go beat off in the bathroom.
Why?
Fucking miss alcohol.
Oh, that's right. Shit, sorry, I forgot, dude.
Nah, it's okay. I have a lot.
Don't worry, we're gonna make up for it at Golden Corral later.
Oh yes.
I would be like, I can't do coke until I'm drunk because you're like,
That's the rule. That was your rule.
I was trying to the rule, but then I would just get to the bar, go straight to the bar, go, can I get 3 shots of Jameson? And I go, all right, let's go to the bathroom. That was the loophole.
I know. I was sober for a year just because I fucked up. I was hosting. It was a 3-show Saturday at Side Splitters, 6, 8, and 10. And they had $5 Captain Morgan's, and I'm getting half off, so it's like $2.50. And by the end of the night, I just was slurring words and basically fucked up the host or the headliner's name, so I went sober. And
it fucked with your job, man.
It did. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that.
Who's the headliner?
Oh, the rule was my ex was like, because I was like, I only drink when I go out. Like, I don't drink at home. I never really drink at home. It's only when I go out.
Yeah. But we're out every night.
And she's like, yeah, but you go out every night. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that's right. I guess I am kind of an alcoholic. I didn't realize it. So, and then plus that incident. So I went sober for a year, but I'm back now.
The numbers should be different for comics. Like when a doctor asks you how many drinks you have a week, we should be able to fill out a different form.
It's like when a dude answers how many, or girls, you have to cut it down by 3. She's like, I've only been with 20 people. That's 60 people, she means. So it's like, I only drink 2 drinks a week. And they're like, that's 18. We have the ratio.
You're like, what are you at? And I'm like, I don't know. What's up? At least 2 drinks, 2 beers at each open mic, I'm doing 12 open mics. You're like, I don't know, what's 20, 30 drinks a week? They're like, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't know, it's normal for us.
I remember lying to my doctor about how much I drank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Said I drank 5 beers a day, right?
Yeah.
Still, that's not that soft pedaling of a lie.
Not only did he get serious, he closed the door. And I was like, you need to stop, dude. I was like, 5? Really? 5?
He closed the door. And you're like, it's really 10. I was lying to you.
It's really 10 minimum.
Yeah, that's... Well, it's okay to lie to your doctor. That's fine, I think. No, it is. But once you start lying to yourself, once you start believing that yourself, that's when it's a problem. You're like, I only had 5, and you're on 15. And you're like, all right, we got a problem.
He's like the girl's body count of drinks.
Yeah, dude, easily.
I've been run through, bro.
I ran a train on, dude. Jack Daniels got a piece of me. Fucking Jim Beam got a piece of me.
Sometimes I'll order whiskey and he'll be like, let me sniff it.
Yeah, I do that.
We did a roulette last night. I've never done this before. It was a roulette shots. It was 5 of us. It was one's water, one's vodka, one's tequila, and one was a Rumpelmann's. And they were all clear, so you don't know what you're getting. And so I smelled it, and I was like, they're like, you're not supposed to smell it. I was like, man, this is tequila. I can already tell, and I'm not a big tequila guy.
Tequila smells from the floor. You know, you can smell tequila.
And I'm not a big tequila guy, but I still did it. I housed it. And the guy's like, I got water. And I was like, yeah, that sucks to get the water.
You're like, I wanted a drink, and now I'm not getting a fucking drink, dude.
But it's fun. It's called a roulette, I guess, apparently. I learned this new thing. I haven't had a drinking game or a drinking thing like that in a while.
Yeah.
Now it's just like whiskey Coke. I'll take that.
I'll take a whiskey Coke or a whiskey rocks,
Yeah, pretty basic.
Dude, doctors, you were talking about doctors, but I would come to complain to doctors and they just look at me and they go, you're fine.
Complain about what? What do you mean?
Whatever it was at the time, I'd be like, oh, I'm kind of worried about this. And he'd just look at me and go, you're all right, dude. I don't know, man.
He thought he was having heart issues one time, right?
And that's what the doctor told him?
And the doctor was basically like, do you smoke a lot of weed? And he's like, yeah. And it's like, yeah,
I pulled a muscle from coughing weed, I think. Yeah. Well,
Like a chest muscle?
I guess so, yeah. Like from coughing too much, they were like, I think you pulled a muscle on fucking that.
That'd be funny if like he prescribed you like shittier weed. Yeah. This is too good, bro. You're coughing too hard. You gotta pull a lung. You can't do that.
I was trying to get Adderall from a doctor one time, and I was like,
My back hurts.
I was like, I think I need Adderall, man. Like, I think I have the ADHD. Like, I talked with a person about it, and like, I don't really do a lot. Like, I want to be more productive with my day. I don't really do a lot with my day. And my doctor literally a doctor I've had forever was like, I mean, what do you expect, Chris? What do you think you could be doing more with your day? Like, he's just like, I don't know, man. You're alive. You seem happy. You're good, dude. You know, like was my Cuban doctors was like, yeah, you seem fine the whole time, dude. I'd be like, could you take this seriously?
That's wild, yeah, dude. He just was like, you went to like the most nonchalant. It was like a family doctor.
It was like a guy, yeah. It was like a friend of the family.
Yeah, you're like, hey, you live in the neighborhood,
He's like
you
talking
know.
to your son's being a bitch.
That's fucked up. Yeah, was this a real doctor? Or was it just like the back of a van? Was this like a real office?
It was a real office, dude.
All right.
He'll give you whatever you want.
Yeah.
In Miami, you could just ask for what you want.
It sounds like it, especially with that guy. It's like, yeah, what do you want? All right, I got you.
Dude,
That's crazy. The dude's so nonchalant about it. Like, what do you expect?
I gotta find a doctor out here, and I think the next doctor I'm gonna get serious about it, and I'm just gonna be like, hey man, could you like take a look at could you really take a look at me? Like I mean, like seriously, my body. Like I need to know if there's anything I should know, dude. You know, like,
For sure.
I'm not having Tarno be like, could you look at this fucking thing on my ass, dude? You know, like,
I wonder if it's regional. You get a Cuban doctor here, they all have to have cowboy hats or something. like a Texas doctor. He has to have boots on with spurs and a cow. Well, maybe he don't wear spurs in the office, but you know.
I'm actually so worried that I'm gonna get a doctor here. They're gonna be like, nobody's even really looked at you in 10 years, dude. Yeah. Who the fuck has been treating you? I'm like,
He's gonna request your medical records, and it's just drawings from your old doctor, just doodling the whole time.
Cuban doctors' offices are just places for the baddest of Miami. Like a receptionist at a Miami doctor's office is a high goal in Miami girls, you know. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh, like that's like a career, like a wanted career,
Or like a
thing.
nurse, or like
Yeah, dude, nursing, especially in Florida,
because they
everyone-
get scooped
people
up
die every
pretty-
10 minutes.
Or like a Ventana lady, dude. Like
What's that?
some of those, like
way different, dude.
some of those fucking are bad, and they get picked up immediately.
What's a vendana? What?
Window. The lady that works in the window at like a Cuban
Coffee
shop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, those hot women, they work reception at a lot of those places.
That's what you're like.
You have to, dude. It's like you think you're gonna be in a doctor's office, you're gonna see a bunch of us walk in there. You want to see a hot girl at the front, you know what I mean? She bends over, at 3 p.m. every day to pick up her
Scrubs,
lunch or something.
Yeah, just scrubs that are too tight. Just be like, hell yeah.
Getting
dog.
railed by the dentist.
Ooh.
Now, it's funny to see like hot girls in like low jobs where you're like, oh baby girl, what's up, dude? I think I could do something with this, dude.
Yeah, you're better than Wendy's. You should
Yeah.
not be at Wendy's.
You're working at the Chick-fil-A line, like, what?
Yeah.
Like this seems attainable, dude. You know, like,
Yeah, you bet LPN at least. You know what I mean? Like, just go to night school here and there. You know?
What does
That
your
is
family
funny.
do? You,
Yeah, how did you end up here? It's almost like you want to save them. Like, yeah, you're trying to like save them.
Yeah.
I could take you out of this world, maybe. You know what I
I
mean?
think I could do this one, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like,
You're at Wendy's. We can get you to Chick-fil-A at least.
Get you off on
Yeah,
Sundays.
get you with them good Christian school kids that work
hot
there.
drive-through lady. You're like, what are you doing here,
Yeah.
dude? I'll take 2 number ones.
It does always suck though when you
used to-
have to go to the doctors and there's like a hot receptionist in there because you're like, fuck, dude, I have to walk past her, and I know this like cool doctor is gonna talk about that last fat fuck. Let me tell you about his fucking blood work, yada yada.
Dude, they had to walk me. These hot fucking receptionists would have to like walk me to piss in a cup, you know? Like, they'd be like, all right, now go in the bathroom.
Quit bragging.
Like, I need help with the bathroom, though. I don't know how to do it.
I know I'm investing in sunglasses the next time I go to the doctor's office. Like, you need me to urinate in what? I can't see all of a sudden.
I would just be like, no, I got it. Don't worry. I can do it. Please get out of here, lady.
No, I get it. Yeah, that probably would be. What were you going to say, Alex? You had something loaded up.
Nah, I'm like holding it back now.
What are you holding back for, dude? Let it go, man.
Okay.
No, say it, dude.
Now, I used to be like a fucking drunk, dude. So I would go into the McDonald's and there'd be like this hot chick that was like working there, dude. And she was like on top of everything. She would do a good job. So I'd fucking tip her some
At McDonald's?
Tip the McDonald's
I
lady.
give her like a $10 bill, fucking everyone.
Well, you thought you had a chance?
Huh? Nah.
Mr. Moneybags here at McDonald's.
I was. Yeah,
Not only that, you probably ordered like 6 fucking McDoubles. If I'm going off of just your P. Terry order, I'm trying to like scale it out to McDonald's. No, I'm kidding.
She doesn't think it's a tip. She thought you just overpaid. You know?
Nah,
this
Did you flirt with her though?
Not at all, dude. I'd be like.
Well, that's how he thought flirting
Yeah.
was.
You let Abraham Lincoln talk for you. Here's a $5.
What's up, girl? Andrew Jackson's got something to
Yeah.
say.
Oh, that was a good night. He must have been real drunk then.
Yeah.
He was not Andrew Jackson's.
Do you want 30 minutes of your hourly wage?
That's funny,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, I did that like a few times. Man.
Did you ever get her number or nothing?
Nah,
Nah,
I
you
was a
didn't
bitch.
He doesn't really like ask for numbers or
I'm
things
a
like that, dude.
pussy when it comes to shit like that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm horrible. Yeah. Zero courage. That's the one thing I'm not courageous with, dude. Is fucking like.
You just gotta pretend they're a plate of chicken wings. Go right up to them and just basically just throw them in your mouth. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Don't do
You
that.
just gave him the speech from fucking what's the movie with Chris Farley and David Spade? You're like, ask for
Tommy
those
Boy. Yeah.
Tommy Boy.
The
yeah.
chicken wing speech. Yeah. Say, Ted. Yeah.
Give him the fried chicken speech, Tarno. You gotta do it like you asked for a fucking double cheeseburger, dude.
So instead of selling brake pads, sell yourself to these women with the chicken wing speech. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate how the best night you've had in Austin is when you came back from a gay bar. You're like, that was nice.
Dude, it's a good esteem booster. It will boost your esteem going to gay bars. Especially if there's bears there. You stand out. Everyone looks good. They're like, ooh. And I'm like, I already know I'm handsome. I just need to find a girl that likes neck down. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're a good-looking cat, too. So it's just, we just have to, you know.
Yeah, work on neck down.
Well, we're a type, and we're a fetish. And usually people that fetishize fat people aren't women. It's usually it's hairy men that look just like us.
And if they are women, they're not well.
Yeah.
It's actually,
I get to be their daddy, if you will. You
Yeah.
know? They have issues.
you got hit on, right?
Yeah, I told him outside. Fucking this giant gay black man. I was in the bathroom and he just looked at me and went, "Hello, gorgeous." I immediately just bowed down. I was like, "Hi, how are you?"
He was like coward.
Like a little pussy. Have a nice day.
Well, how do you know it was gay? First off,
Well,
I was terrified. I was like,
it is the most threatening place to be hit on in the world. The bathroom.
A gay bar bathroom is.
oh, you were
insane.
in the bathroom. I thought you came out of the bathroom. He just saw you as you walked
we
out.
were in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah, that is a bit aggressive.
He didn't want to leave the bathroom. You know, he was like, "What's up? You want to hang out here for a while?"
That's why I always use a stall at the gay bars. You can't go to the urinals.
Damn, dude.
Get the little privacy area. You know?
That's a good fucking.
You got to get the back stall. The last
Dude.
one, too. It's called the Al Capone stall. You always get the farthest one away. No one can come in behind you.
I was
Makes sense.
I was thinking about it the other day where I think that, and Tarno, maybe you don't do this because, one, we've known each other for so long, but two, because you're so short. I do believe that if I ever piss next to anybody, if anybody ever sees me walk through and go to a urinal, I do think they give a little look over to see if I'm just pissing on the wall. I do believe that they're just like, we got to see this guy.
Yeah, it's like a courtesy. Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy's dick. Oh shit, he's uncut. What?
You leave my uncircumcised dick out of this, dude. All right.
What, you got uncircumcised?
Yeah, he's uncircumcised.
Woo! I didn't know you had an anteater down there, baby. I'm jealous, actually, because I heard that feels so much better.
I don't know how it could feel better or worse.
That's what I've heard. I've always heard that, but I mean,
Nah, I like being circumcised of a pretty pee-pee.
Yeah,
it is weird how guys will kind of like give shit to each other about that, and it's like, well, are you sucking the dick, dude? Why do you give a fuck?
That is true.
And it's always like, but it's that thing we all, we like to tease gayness, homophobia, in like jokes and stuff. That's always our thing. How much money would it take for you to suck a dick? That old trope and yada yada.
Oh no, all I do is gay offs with
Oh yeah, I mean we're comics. That's what we do. I bet you crush it in like the chicken where you have to like stick your tongues out or whatever and walk towards each other.
Dude,
You're not stopping, dog. It's on the other guy.
All the
You're gonna win every time.
Dude.
Gay chicken. Dude.
Yeah, that's a gay
I'm
chicken.
fucking, yeah, I mean, he calls me gay, which is the crazy.
That's the funniest.
I don't care. It's funny. Yeah, I'm very like. I'll do gay shit for funny, all day, dude.
Yeah.
I had a group of friends that was way too close to each other, and we took a picture of just like us as the human centipede. We were like, this would be funny. Yeah.
Who was in the back?
I was in the back.
Of course.
Alex, you got to be up front because you're going to be able to get us the most protein and nutrients down.
You guys just die of toxins, dude.
You're going to house everything. The alcohol. We need all this, baby. Just show it in.
I had a stick that we cut in half, like one of my blind canes that we cut in half. So the guy up front put the first half in his mouth, and then I shoved the.
You were in the middle, or you were the back?
No, I was the back,
Okay.
so I put it like sticking out of my ass.
I got you. The middle just
funny.
getting spit roasted. Dude.
The middle is not having fun in this scenario.
It was David, right?
No, I think David was the front.
That's so fucking
Different
funny.
David.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're a human centipede right now.
I don't do none of that gay shit, dude. I'm
Your
kidding.
roommate's a black guy. You can't do any of that game.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't. If I, I don't know. If I walk a certain way, he gets a little.
Yeah, you gotta.
He's standing up a little too straight. You get a little swagger in that shit. No, I'm kidding. No.
Do you have to come out of your room fully clothed every time?
Nah, bro.
Okay.
We're
We-
walking around in our underwears.
Well,
here, dude.
sometimes though. I mean, he was in the military, so our rule is like, as long as I don't see your dick, I don't give a fuck.
That's absolutely true, though. Military, it's like that. He's like,
Well, you're in close quarters a lot with dudes, so it's like I just don't want to see your shit. I don't want to see your meat out. You know what I mean? Other than that, yeah. So it's usually just basketball shorts and like a wife beater or whatever, like a shirt if you want to get PC about it.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
We got this hammock and Tarno hadn't seen it up yet, and he was coming home, and I was like so tempted. I really wanted to, just like be like, oh, look at the hammock, and then he'd come out, and I was just naked on the hammock.
Yeah, dude. That would be funny. Like I'm working on my tan, dude. What do you want from me?
Sun in my butthole, dude.
Yeah,
You know? Like,
sun on the buns, exactly.
They
You gotta
said-
toast them.
sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, nuts out.
You a shirt in the pool guy, dude?
I used
you
to
gotta be
be.
shirtless for
I
that.
used to be growing up for sure, but then I hit a certain age. I was like, I don't give a fuck about any of these people. Why do I care? On the cruise, it was a little. I did wear a what is it called? Like a rash guard
Okay.
in the pool, only because the water was really cold. So I put that on.
Yeah.
I don't want my nipples like poking out, dude. Rock hard, you know what I mean? So I did wear a rash guard when we went on that one cruise. But then the next cruise we went on, I was like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Yeah, dude.
Go sun's out, guns out, dude.
It's a confidence thing. You got to own it.
Yeah, I like being shirtless. It's fun.
It's great, dude. Yeah, you go to like public pool, people kind of look at you funny, and it's like, fuck you.
Did a music festival.
Skinny bitch. No, I'm kidding.
Did a music festival that I thought was going to be a colder night, and I bought this like purple. Well, I bought from Goodwill. I bought a purple like suit jacket.
Yeah.
That was like $5 at Goodwill, and I was like, this would be hilarious. Like,
Hell yeah.
For a music festival, and then like it was just so hot. By the end of the night, I was shirtless, fat guy, like on Molly, being like, yeah, this is good.
Pouring sweat down. You're glistening like a rotisserie chicken in that bitch,
Overheating, bro. Overheating.
Especially on Molly, I can imagine, dude. Yeah. But you just want to feel. So you're just like rubbing the velvet fucking purple jacket. Now you're like, the texture's so nice, right? I don't know. Isn't that what Molly does? It gets you like real.
Yeah, you get real tactile. Like you're like, this is nice.
That
dude.
is the one drug I wish I would have tried before.
I've never done it either, man.
That's good.
I'm
dude.
fucking. I'm a square, dude.
No, that's good, man. That's good.
I mean, I smoke weed occasionally, and I have to be around people I'm like really cool with, or I'll just leave. I'll just be like, I won't say a word to anyone. And it's crazy. It has the opposite effect because I talk a lot, especially when I'm tired. But if I get high, I'm just chilling.
Molly makes you say, like
Racial slurs. No.
that's a different drug.
All right.
No, like I actually do love Molly. I think it's a good like you go with your friends, you all do Molly at a concert you really want to see, and then halfway through you guys just group hug. It is one of the best feelings in the entire world for sure. But also it's definitely made me say some of the gayest things I've ever said in my entire life.
Well, it makes you more emotional, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna be a little more sensitive, so you're gonna end up saying
I
something.
love
like
you
that.
so much, like a lot of that. Like
Yeah.
we do a lot of that, but also like it's also made me, when you ever go to a concert and you hear people say just crazy shit. Like I've definitely said in a parking lot at 6 a.m. dancing, being like, I hope this never ends. Like, well, it's a parking lot. It's got to end. People are coming to work soon.
Yeah.
Dude. Like.
That's like your like fantasy, not fantasy, but like your Cinderella moment. I hope this never ends. You're just in a parking lot. I'm gonna leave a glass slipper here.
Just at a fucking stupid rave.
Yeah.
Fucking too late.
That's your rags to riches. It's like we're in a parking lot. I hope this never ends. But if you're having a good time, it's a good time.
Yeah.
And speaking of ending, I think.
Yeah, we're in there.
We're in there. All right. I don't know how long this was.
No, it's perfect.
No, this was great. Yeah, fuck, man.
Thank you so much.
Where can they find you, dude?
Oh, we do Instagram plugs, all that. Everything is at Not David Wayne. So it's at NOT and then DAVIDWAYNE. Look at that. It rhymed. I'm like a poet.
Dude, we were saying your name fast to my brother. We were like, oh, we'll have to reschedule David Wayne. And my brother's like, hold on a second. Are you telling me Damon Wayans is coming to our podcast right now, dude?
That would rule. That would rule. I mean, we're practically the same person. He's a little lighter than me in the skin, but other than that, no. Yeah, everything's at Not David Wayne. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all that shit. Threads. Also, Venmo and Cash App and PayPal. So if you want to throw out some money, everything, literally, I tried to do that across the board, so that way it just makes it easier.
That's really good.
So,
yeah.
But thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Absolutely, dude.
Triple stay.